No use wallowing about here. Douse them!
Strike the cat! Get on that main sheet! Trim to!
Get the tops of royals down!
We're sailing large now!
Give us a song, lads.
Spaniards, Captain! Captain, they're too strong!
Faster now!
Rams that ever was fed upon a. This ram and I got drunk, sir, as drunk could be.
And we're back!
We sobered up, so we're far away at the sea.
Speed, lads!
This wonderful ram, sir, was playful as a kid. It's one of the captain's spyglass along with the bosom speed. The night was very dark. He bore up into the Hoyles gate and rode me through the
Reef the gallants! Loose and trim tight, ride the wind!
the topsail high. But halfway up he lost his nerve, he had an awful fright.
Ease her off!
One folded on the poop, where a four-ray Nelson struck. He climbed up to the sky's yard and sat down on the truck. Ah, this wonderful ram, he tried a silly trick. He tried to justify my bits and that did
Don't be casting drift, Captain!
He grew towards the brass. One grew out of his shoulder blade, the other turned into a mass. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. That grew the good knack. Oh, it has the strongest dream.
Hit that cat!
Sailors, they never sailed over the waves. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie.
Cat's gone to the deep!
Enterprising lot.
Goods and wares from the King's Old Navy, by way of fencing, plundering, and pilfering from right under their noses.
Well now.
You...
Unreef the mains.
Loose the mains, half sails!
These dogs are King George's.
It's a brig!
Stunsails! Use all the wind you can!
Sheets.
foremast rig!
Reef the mains!
Loose and trim tight! Ride the wind! Fire! 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 Douse all but mains!
Reef the foremen! Hold in the topsails!
Fire! Pull them down to hell, lads!
He's on our deck, fellas!
Trim to the wind. Full sail! Crowd it all!
Check those royals!
Reef the gallants!
Party now, me trumps! I'd not haze you!
Raise your voices, me trumps!
Where am I to go behind? Where am I to go?
Faster now!
Where am I to go, me Danny? Oh, where am I to go? For I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go? Oh, way up on that gallant yard, that's where you're bound to go. Way, hey, hey, idle and go. Oh, way up on that gallant yard, that's where you're
Set her
bound
back!
to go. For I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go? Away upon that gallant yard, take the gallant away, hey, hey, I roll and go. Away upon that gallant yard, take the gallant in. For I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go? You're bound away to Kingston Town, where you're bound to go. Away, hey, hey, I roll and go. You're bound away to Kingston Town, that's where you're bound to go.
Trim off! Bring in the stunsails! Heave to, lads!
What might you be requiring? concluded.
Have you lost your wits, Schaefer?
Poor sod. Anything on him? Another map, eh?
Look, there's an...
Why, look! It's the bastard son of the late William Kidd. Still a mere boy, and yet 10 times the demon his father was.
Fancy seeing you here, Kenway. Still looking sleek and mean. Did you steal that costume from a dandy in Havana?
No, sir. I found this on a corpse. One that was walking about and talking shite to my face only moments before.
Huh.
So, what's this I hear about a planned raid on a plantation? Not keeping secrets from me, are you?
Not very well. Every day, schooners packed with sugar sail past, coming from plantations nearby. Most times they stop here, sell off a few crates. There's one man visiting today that'd earn you a fine profit. So if you'd like to rob his plantation, I'll point him out.
I would.
Here, take this. It's deadly up close and from afar.
More rope. Easy purchase for any sailor.
This way. Follow that man, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
Is it a Mr. Beckford that owns this plantation?
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands, and he's bloody rich.
Just the sort I like to see robbed.
And he knows it. The Beckfords have their own army, courtesy of the Crown.
Good. I'm only after the fattest prizes.
His agent's inspecting the sugar crates. Try not to scare him off.
I could put Kid's gift to good use. That's Beckford's
Manning,
man.
to me. We've done with this place.
Aye, sir. What's our course?
We'll return to the plantation and there take stock of our inventory. It was a good harvest this year.
You might not talk so loud, sir. This ain't anything like a friendly port, Ken.
Nonsense, man. I had a delightful conversation with a chap just now. We came to quite an understanding.
As you say, sir. Even so, sir, there's always one or two rascals about. You know, men looking to take what they haven't the gumption to make by their own effort.
Oh, pirates, you mean? I think you esteem their ambitions too highly. Our plantation is well guarded. My connected friends have seen to that. All up and unfurl, boys. We're going home. Goodbye, all, and mark this moment, the day you caught the attention of your betters and took steps towards a true civilization. Till next, adieu!
The lordly fool and his ship are headed straight for the plantation. He can't outrun the jackdaw. This score's too big to miss, boys. Let's sail!
Captain, you have the look of a man crafting a bold idea. Look I've seen before.
You mark well, Ade. I just overheard one of the Bedford's men talking grandly about his plantation and all the cargo he's keeping there. And it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off him and sell them off for a better price than he'd ever ask.
Ah, a man of vision. I like this idea.
This man's working for Peter Beckford's people. Do you know them? The Beckfords and their sugar empire.
Aye, the Beckfords and the Draxes. I never worked their plantations, but I knew their names from hearing other men curse them.
But you worked a plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled? Or something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar. Dangerous, too. Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like? Toiling on a plantation day and night?
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers that crush the juice from the plant. Often it would happen that a man got his arm trapped in a roller and crushed to the thinness of a creep. In those times, it was an axe that separated the man from his plight, meaning his arm from his body.
Jesus.
After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar. This we did in thatches made of copper. But let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin will stick like birdlime and burn on, leaving a terrible scar. I had friends lose eyes and fingers and arms working the boiling house. And as slaves, believe that we never heard a word of praise, nor an apology of any kind.
That's a sorry fate. I should like to take this plantation and its owners for all they're worth. Who holds festivities on a plantation?
It would be to our advantage.
It's a risk to anchor too close. Soldiers roving the plantation would catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackdaw. They're sure to be keeping the goods in the warehouse, locked and under close watch.
I'll have to slip past the guards and find the key.
Tread carefully, and we'll see each other soon.
Ease the mains off the wind!
Drop anchor!
Which of these louts has the warehouse key?
What is the young Mr. Beckford doing here?
I don't know, sir. Him and his retinue have uncorked just about every bottle of drink we have. And he's ordered all the guards to partake.
Oh, God help me. We need to take account of all the stock, or his father would have our heads. Check the warehouse.
You have the key, sir?
I thought you had it. Find out who does.
Captain, our latest...
They're having a grand time. Might one of these dandies have my key? Even that swagger.
I'd wager he's my mark.
Could be anywhere.
It's time I had a look inside that warehouse. A good take. Now to slip away.
Move along there.
We'll have to do better than that.
It's pretty to watch.
There you go!
I'll take my revenge.
me some wind.
Man your stays, we trim too.
Loose all sail! Shanty! Up yards! Douse topmast sails!
Hold down! Drop anchor!
Enough! Thanks!
Crabs over the bar!
Might have left something behind. This place looks familiar. The chest should be buried back there. It'll do.
I've seen...
Could be something. More treasure. Fine by me.
Here's to our pirate republic, lads. We're prosperous and free and out the reach of kings, clergy, and debt collectors.
Near 500 men now pledge their allegiance to the Brethren of the Coast in Nassau. Not a bad number.
Truth. Yet we lack sturdy defenses. If the king were to attack the town, he'd trample us.
Then let us find the observatory. If it does what these Templars claim, we'll be unbeatable.
Not that twaddle again, can we? It's a story for schoolboys. I mean, proper defenses. Steal a galleon, shift all the guns to one side. Would make a nice ornament for one of our harbors.
It will not be easy to steal a full Spanish galleon. Have you one in mind?
I do, sir. And I'll show you. She's a fussock, she is. Fat and slow.
Captain, we've installed a furnace below deck and fortified the cannons for heated shot. It's deadly up close. The new shot won't travel far, so we'll still need to keep a good stock of round shot for normal range.
Fine work, Quartermaster. We are new to these cannons. I'd like to prove them first.
Aye. We could use the wreck for practice.
That metal's some fine work.
Good form. It looks like we have it.
Let's find this galleon.
These new guns will melt flesh right off the bone. Your jackdaw handle's nice. Pinched her from the Spanish, was it?
Aye. In the midst of a hurricane.
Just before the treasure fleet was smashed against the shore.
Was the haul aboard as rich as men are saying?
1,000 times that. I reckon £1 million worth of reals was sunk that day.
Devil love a hurricane. Might have a dive there one day. See what we can rummage up.
Diving them wrecks would be a nice change of pace for us. No need for violent actions against merchants and such.
Well, that's some soft talk coming from a pirate. And as it happens, I mostly agree. We'll save the clashing of cutlasses for the military. And them that get in our way. Easy as she goes. No telling what you may find out here.
Like staring through a waterfall.
Don't soil your breeches, lads. I got this.
Ready to fire, Captain!
Clew up the foremast, mate!
That ship's a monster. Look at the size of her.
Aye. and we'd not last long face to face with her. Hear that, Kenway? Keep your distance. We'll strike when fortune favors us.
Under cover of darkness, most likely.
Oh, you may come to that.
I've never seen a ship with so many guns.
And you won't again, Quartermaster, not in these parts. That's why I want her. She'll shore up Nassau's defenses nicely. Make the King's men think twice before coming at us.
We'd best stay back from range of those guns.
Aye, that's more firepower than we're used to. I'm accustomed to being in agreement with your adventures, Thatch, but this one I'm less certain of.
That's puppy talk, Kenway. She's a dangerous ship. That's why we want her.
Easy does it, Captain. This is a fish we have to pull in slowly.
Listen to your Quartermaster, Kenway. He's thinking all right.
Loose and trim tight. Ride the wind. Douse topmast sails!
Charles Vane. He's as reckless as they come.
An old friend of yours?
Not a man I call a friend. But we've been doing this kind of work for so long, I can't help but respect the man. Charles Vane, slinking off with his tail between his legs. That's good news for us.
Use all the wind you can!
Are you bleeding, bastards? We'll have to deal with this skirmish fast. Forget the galleon, and send these interlopers to hell!
Look, Captain! That's where the most tender!
Fire! Eat her sticks! Fire! Fire!
Oh, come on! Hit the bastards!
Loose main sails!
She's sailing for that island.
I know the place. A natural stronghold used by a French captain named Ducasse.
Julian Ducasse, the Templar.
Name's right. Didn't know he had a title.
I know the man. And if he sees my ship, he'll know it from his time in Havana, meaning he may wonder at who's sailing her now. I can't risk that.
And I don't want to lose that galleon. Let's think on it. And maybe wait till it's dark before hopping aboard.
Give me more sail.
That's a pirate hunter! Rigging!
I do not think we can stand against them, sir!
Loose all sail! All right, Jack, sing!
Hey! We'll heave him up and away we'll go. Baby Susie, we'll heave him up and away we'll go. We're all bound over the mountain. We'll heave him up from down below. Baby Susie, for that is where the cocks do crow. We're all bound over the mountain. And if we drown while we are young, baby Susie, it's better to drown than to wait to be hung. We're all down over the mountain. Of ground ye may, but go ye must. More than baby Susie,
Fire! Fire!
No more singing! Time to fight!
Give everything she's got. Set her back. Fire!
weakest right there, come in!
Fast as you dare. Give us a song, lads.
Oh, poor old Stormy's dead and gone. Oh, poor old Stormy's dead and gone. Aha! Come along, get along, Stormy along.
Ease up.
I dug his grave with a silver spade. I dug his grave with a silver spade. Aha! Come along, get along, Stormy along.
Haul up the royals.
Let the anchor go!
Gentlemen, as is custom among our kind, we do not plunge headlong into folly on the orders of a single madman, but act according to our own collective madness. The object of our attention is a square-rigged galleon, and we want her for the advantage she'll bring Nassau. So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye! Aye! Those who oppose, whimper nay. Aye!
Never was the King's Council so unified. Swing the jackdaw round to the cove's entrance, and make as big a show as you can.
Aye, Captain.
Captain's got the same.
Let's catch some wind, lads.
Damn this wall. That was too bloody close.
They shot him right in the head!
Ducasse hasn't lost any of his charm.
¿Qué ha sido eso?
No está ahí. Vamos.
Cuando encontremos a esa rata, la voy a destripar.
Nada de eso. Ducasse quiere interrogarle.
La mejor diversión.
Shall I bring you to the manor then? Mr. Ducasse is in a full mood.
No, please. I've told you all I know.
If the runaway doesn't show, we'll be back.
All right, Ducasse, let's see what you're hiding.
Intentaba coger la espada. No tuve elección.
Como digas. Todo ha sido muy rápido.
Escucha, ese hombre tenía una espada y se lanzó contra nosotros. ¿Entendido? Las pistolas exóticas de Dukas han desaparecido y dicen que es culpa mía.
Cuidado. Ese hombre puede ser muy cruel.
What is this filth? I want it cleared before Mr. Dukas returns from his...
Mercy, please. I won't tell us all.
Please, sir. Whatever I've done, I'm sorry.
Dukas is a bit of a dandy.
Please, God, spare this poor wretch.
Oh, cuts as deep as any blade. Those prisoners may know something I don't. Oh.
Lend us a hand, and we'll tell you what we know.
Thank you. Dukas is a hard master.
Not for much longer. Where can I find him?
By the docks. We can take him together.
Aye. I'll catch you up. Dukas may be a snob, but he's got taste.
¡Han desenvainado! ¡Detenedlos!
It's time to end Dukas.
This is the last time you will see land for a month. Comedas hartaros! This is the last time we will see land for a month. Vamos! Deprisa! We've 4 harbors to hit this week. See that the cargo is secure! Hey, oh! Look alive! Comedas hartaros! This is the last time we will see land for a month.
You remember the gift you gave me? Well, it answers just fine.
Fils de putain! As bold as a musket ball, and still half as sharp.
I'm sorry about this, mate. But I can't risk you telling your Templar friends about me still kicking around.
I pity you, Boucanier. After all you have seen, after all we showed you of our order, still you embrace the life of an ignorant and aimless rogue.
What's this?
Is petty larceny the extent of your ambition? Have you no mind to comprehend the scope of ours? All the empires on Earth abolished, a free and open world without parasites like you. Que l'enfer que tu trouveras soit le fruit de ton insouciance.
The cove is ours!
A despicable display. This tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
Kid. Wake up, Kenway.
What's Thatch about?
He left this morning with the galleon, as faith will discover a good use for this old cove ourselves.
Aye, we'll make something of it in time. We could keep a fleet here if we liked. And with a bit of fixing up, it'd be a decent place to call home. Might even convince my wife to come one day.
You're married, are you?
In God's eyes, I am. She left me some time ago.
Even so, keep that fact hid away. Most of these pirates don't respect a man with higher commitments than rum and plunder.
Upon mine honor. Let me know if you find anything.
While you was snoring, I did find a few things of interest. Come and keep up.
Playing the loon on you!
This place has promise. Though it could use some improvements. Add a store or expand the tavern.
Just what the world needs. Another swill house overflowing with drunken swabs.
Looks like these folks were used for target practice.
Punishment for those who do not share Ducas's vision. Yet, he's kind compared to others I know.
These must be ancient.
Aye. They're solid enough.
Odd-looking things, aren't they? Old and weathered.
Is this what they call Mayan? Or is it Aztec?
Are you good with riddles, Edward? Puzzles and ponderings and the like?
No worse than the next man, why?
I think you've a natural gift for it. The way you think and work. The way you understand the world.
Well, I don't know about that. You're talking in riddles now and I don't understand a word.
Clamber on top of this thing here, will you? Help me solve something. Concentrate and focus all your senses. Look past shadow and sound, deep into matter, until you see and hear.
Ah, right. I know this feeling. I have since I was a lad. It's like using every sense at once, isn't it? To see sounds and hear shapes. Quite a combination.
Every man and woman on this earth has in them a kind of intuition hidden. You are a gifted man, Edward.
Has a strange look. Is it worth something?
Nothing you can spend. But if you find all of them, it'll lead to something grand.
How many?
A few dozen, I think. This way. I've something else to show you.
That's not all I found.
Kid, we've weathered a fair number of storms together. And yet, much of you remains a mystery to me.
Are we to be friends now, Edward?
I want to know a bit more about the mates I'm with. Like the whole business with this vision. And this mentor you speak of.
A guide. He helped me find my own potential. Play your cards right and you might meet him.
I go where the gold leads. I know well what I want and how I can get it.
Here we are. What do you think?
I think Monsieur Ducasse was a man of many secrets.
Aye, and look here. A solid staircase leading God knows where. What do you suppose lies at the top?
From what I knew of Ducasse, wouldn't be surprised to find eclectic instruments of torture and villainy. An Iron Maiden or a collection of thumbscrews.
Or a pair of anguish.
Not a nice way to kick off. But that is some damn fine gear.
Try the key you took from Ducasse.
That's one. Only 4 left.
Aye. It might be that these 4 Templars have them. See the names here. They've been sent to kill these 4 targets.
Hang me, that's the map I sold to Governor Torres in Havana. He said it marked the location of assassin encampments.
You think maybe you owe them a bit of warning, then? If you have any kind of heart beating in that chest.
Suppose I could? If it leads me to the 4 other keys.
Bad excuse is better than none at all.
Are you the new owner of the house?
And who are you?
My name is Bernard Edmund Woodhouse, the butler of Verano House.
Edward Kenway. Ducasse had a butler.
I served the rightful owner, the widow Lady Catherine Ann Summers. She was lady of this mansion and the isle it rests upon.
Is this her?
Yes. Lady Summers was committed to this place. Her sanctuary, she called it. She wanted a better life for the people here, and a home where she could display her art collection. It is my final task. I seek to continue her work and to fulfill her wishes. I cannot do it alone.
I get your meaning. You'd have the coin from my pocket fund a hunt for your art pieces.
The locals here require aid, and the lady's collection was no doubt sold off and scattered around the Caribbean.
Why would I bring them here when I can sell them for a profit elsewhere?
Because I will pay 3 times what anyone else will. You see, the lady had no other family left. In her dying breath, she bequeathed me enough.
You drive a hard bargain? I accept.
The villagers have their way of rewarding those who help them.
Each ship brings me more profit. This still doesn't quite feel like home. It's still missing a little something. Now, what could I add to make it perfect? Now I've got a place to come back to, I will return when I can.
The villagers would fare better if they had a motivated benefactor.
Are you responsible for all this? A proper little hunter.
That man was a monster. Thank God you lot came.
Who knows what would have happened to us?
Captain Kenway, might I have a word, sir?
Oi, Captain Tough. If the lads back home could see me now.
Ace for the manor.
Leaving already?
I think this cove suits you best, Edward. Better than that costume does.
Oh, come on now. We're pirates, kid. We take as we please and become who we like. Self-made men.
But that look ain't you. It's not who you are.
Who am I then?
Hard to tell some days. All I know is you like dangerous prizes.
Like the observatory. I think you know more about that than you let on in Nassau.
You noticed that, did you? Meet me at 20 degrees, 3 minutes latitude just off the coast of Yucatan. I'll have something to show you there in a few weeks' time.
A hand, Captain. We've some keep I'd like to bring to the village folk.
It must have been dire for people here under Ducasse.
This place is ours now, so the people here are our responsibility.
Aye. We'll do what we can.
These are the rations I mentioned. Let's take them to the tavern.
I've got it.
just ransack the house, huh?
I'd sooner burn it to the ground, huh?
You will shut your mouths or be buried next to that house. The crew lack discipline.
They are an eager bunch. They just need to direct that enthusiasm.
They also lack the skill to upkeep the ship. Not a decent carpenter in the whole lot. We'll sink for rot if we don't change that soon.
Aye, we are short certain talents.
A master at arms and a shipwright. Those would cure what ails the jackdaw.
I'm guessing you've an idea who might help us.
I've heard of a man who could whip our crew into shape. He was a real terror of the seas before he found religion. His name's Abel Galvao. He goes by Padre now.
If you say he's got the stuff, then I would like to find this Padre.
He ministers to a village in Punta del Caracol. If you can get him, he won't disappoint.
That leaves the shipwright.
This Lucy Baldwin is an expert shipwright. But if the rumors are true, she is riotous.
Oh. She'll fit right in.
Word is, she's been captured by the British and is being held below deck at Salt Key.
Someone of her quality should not suffer under the King's tyranny. We liberate this shipwright, and we find this Padre.
The men do sorely lack a place to do their wenching and debauching. With a little coin encouragement, I could have the old place Bristol fashion and a flow of rum fit to obliterate a good tar proper like.
Go easy on the rum, little one.
What was that lass's name? Lacey. No, Lucy Baldwin.
Lacey, you drunk.
I've been needing coin to set up the shipyard, Captain. The faster I have the needful gold, the sooner our ships will rule the waves.
Lacey, you drunkhead. Lacey, you drunkhead. Lacey, you drunkhead.
Captain Kenway, I believe I already made your acquaintance.
I remember you. The sailor from Salt Key.
Merchant. And an honest proprietor. Milo van der Graaf, owner of the Van der Graaf Company. Am I speaking to the one in charge around here?
Aye. Edward Kenway, the new caretaker of this compound. State your business.
You have the look of a man who doesn't back down from a contest. And that winsome vessel of yours appears fit and sturdy. You see, I have need of someone who can help unburden me of troubles I've been having with the Spanish Navy.
And what have you done to draw their ire?
Me? It's their jealous eyes that have turned green with envy at the sight of my frigates, heavy with merchandise as they are.
And you need someone to get between them and your frigates. For a price, I can be persuaded.
We speak the same language, Captain. On my word, your purse will grow heavy, as long as the job is well and truly done.
Then I'll see to it, and hold you to your word.
for me, Captain. I'll not play duck and drake with you, Captain. I need coin to build a little emporium. I'd be ever obliged. And a local shop would bring in many a useful ware for you as repayment.
You a moment for me?
A good captain. He takes care of his men, yes? The sailors are un peu dissatisfied that there are no women of comfort here. I know just where to find them, but we need to build them a home.
Have you a moment for an old salt? Got an ear for me, Captain.
My friend, may I speak with you?
Nice. Pretty good. Another letter tucked into a bottle.
Welcome, user. I am Ego. I control the Animus. I was designed to use your genetic memories to bring you inner peace. But your unauthorized exploration of Edward Kenway's life will only cause chaos inside you. So I have created a new simulation to save you from yourself. You and Edward are very much alike. Both of you stumbling into a greater conflict where you do not belong. This new simulation will show you a better past, to calm that chaos within you. I've manipulated Edward's genetic memory to create a different version of him. One who kept his promise and returned to Caroline after 2 years as a privateer. Follow me.
Captain, we're finally headed home. Ma Susan will be waiting by the docks, I know it.
Captain Kenway, with the spoils we've won, my family will have our own home now. Have you set sail again? Remember me.
The sails and rigging are squared away, sir. Only thing left to do is haul your gold home.
This treasure represents Edward's dream. Take it. It is not a dream of riches, but of returning to Caroline as a man of quality. Often, Edward found himself putting his dream aside in order to open a path forward, and it brought him pain. Pick up your dream again if your suffering is too great. But the dream of wealth began to overshadow the dream of true love. And so the path home became ever more complex and painful. Don't leave that chest behind for too long. You can only live without your dream for a limited time.
would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Edward never wanted to hurt the woman he loved, and yet he sailed so far away that nothing could bridge the ocean between them. Edward's choices plunged him deeper into chaos. You can see it manifested all around you. Others, like yourself, are lost in the dark animus. I am trying to help you all. Pick up your dream again if your suffering is too great.
I've an awful feeling about this. You'll be hurt out there. I couldn't handle that. I can't promise I'll come, Edward. If you leave on this fool's errand, I cannot promise anything.
Go ahead. Trust me, I will protect you. Our goal lies ahead. Inner peace is just within your grasp. Please remain still while I prepare your temporal lobe for genetic memory manipulation.
Don't listen to her lies. There's nothing peaceful about letting her mess with your brain.
I understand why you might run from me. Change can be frightening. This cycle of pain and loss cannot continue. New patterns must be formed. Your instincts have a stronger hold on you than I anticipated. Edward's violence and greed are bleeding into you. Others, like yourself, are lost in the dark animus. Some of you insist on doing things the hard way. Which means that some of you may not make it out of the animus alive. Edward sailed from ocean to ocean, seeking the one thing he already had at home. Which means that some of you may not make it out of the animus alive. Edward sailed from ocean to ocean, seeking the one thing he already had at home. But he succumbed to the maelstrom of greed inside him. Which means that some of you may not make it out of the animus alive. Edward sailed from ocean to ocean, seeking the one thing he... Which means that some of you may not make it out of the animus alive. Edward sailed from ocean to ocean, seeking the one thing he already had at home. But he succumbed to the maelstrom of greed inside him. Memories can be reframed, stories rewritten. If I had existed in Edward's time, I could have helped him. I would have brought him home. And he would have kept his promise. Go ahead. No. I could not make this happiness real for Edward Kenway. But if you obey me, I can make it real for you. Through altered memories, I can show you a better way, so you can emerge a healthier, happier being.
I'll come back for you as soon as I can, friend. I swear. In the meantime, do whatever you can to resist her. Edward's memories will show you the way.
I will guide your wayward soul until you reach a quiet road.
Not bad. Good. It's decent.
You have a minute, mon ami.
Another drunkard.
Poor sod. Anything on him? More gold to get my hands on.
I've been here a spell.
I got a proposal for you, Captain. Help rebuild this here wharf so my boys can get back to fishing. In return, we'll provide fish for your crew. Heck, we find anything useful in our nets, we'll give ye that too. What do you say, Captain?
Captain, come take a look. Captain Canway, if you seek treasure, I can help. Perhaps another time then.
have you a moment for an old salt?
You require my services. Well concluded.
What's our course today, Captain? It's a fine day for any kind of mischief.
What's your feeling?
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'll be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Ade.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in Tulum. Quite some distance, mind, on the Yucatan Peninsula.
You trust him to play it fair?
I can't be sure. But he has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I should go see him soon.